I will never buy another property again in my life.
Oh, remember?
It's like the meme. I will never financially recover from this.
That guy. What's his name? See, this is the thing, man. This is a great point. Tiger King.
Tiger King. There.
So what's my point about the Tiger King?
I don't know.
I'm going to bring it back to the Tiger King here. My biggest concern with this
Training lions.
Is don't look them in the eye. What? Anyway, I'm just remembering that whole show and how good it is. So my concern with this always was less about how the market forces shift and would they overturn the knob and would this happen and would that happen. My biggest concern was the consumer psyche and how people are right now. And the reason I referenced Tiger King is because my main concern is that people have a short memory.
Yep.
And people don't really seem to care about this stuff as much as you or I or our listeners here care about it. They just go about their business and spend themselves into poverty and then complain about it until a government gets elected that promises that if they just tax people more, those people that overspent will be, have more money somehow, and then they will just continue to spend it anyway. Because there is something called the marginal propensity to consume, which means if you give me $1, I will spend 90 cents. If you give me $10, I will spend $9. Like, people just spend what they have, and it's getting to the point where
I spend $1.50.
Yeah, you got your overspenders, but people. Remember the first when it went up 1% and people were like, oh my gosh, this is unfathomable.
The market froze.
Well, all that's happened since then is that it's just continued to go up.
And now people have forgotten.
Right? People have forgotten that. And now, it's the Fed is going to have their increase a week after this airs in the States, and it's going to be the same 75 basis points, which brings them in line with us, right? But people are just not changing what they're doing nearly enough. And the reason is they kind of don't care, they kind of don't know, and they kind of can't help themselves. And we forget about everything that happened. So, like, who remembers the Tiger King? It was 2 years ago, and it was the biggest thing in the world at the time, and then everyone forgot about it.
Chandler called me to buy a new car there a few weeks ago.
Like, I mean, I nearly bought a good car, but whatever. I've got the end of my lease. Listen, I have options. But my concern is that they could ratchet this thing up and people will still be dumb and just go out there, continue to spend frivolously, and then they won't be able to slow down the damn economy.
I think we're past that point. I think most people have already overspent without knowing it already. But here's the thing. The thing with inflation is it's not even a choice of overspending anymore, because it's like, well, I need gas to get to work. I need food to live. I need a place to live, so I have to rent a place or buy a place and have a mortgage.
Horseshit, dude, man. Like,
but you can't.
Totally. But people are
I'm all about frugality. I'm 100% for like being frugal, and I did that my whole, like, you want number one way to get your first down payment? Be frugal as hell. That's what I did. Yeah. But like, it's I think like even it's gotten past the point of like now trying to like bring it back. Like, it's like people do a lot of stuff like, okay, I'll catch up on the next pay. I don't know that they'll be able to do that anymore, especially when it's like, shit, like, okay, these groceries cost me an extra $100 a month. Man. Like, totally, agreed, 100%.
When I was broke, I had rich habits. When I was broke, I had rich habits.